So if you could tell us what has been going on today, generally, the fact finding, who all have come and
Yeah.
what you found out till now.
Okay. You see, following the protest at AIMS and residents of Kumari Shelja's place yesterday in Delhi, where about 150 people had gathered and protested for the third post-mortem. We decided that we should have an independent fact-finding inquiry comprising of some senior lawyers, women leaders, representatives of various organizations including WSS, Savary and independent activists and lawyers. We have other people who have come from Hisar and other all India Dalit Mahila Adhikar Manch activists and other associates. So we are right now from Delhi a team of 12 who arrived here in Jind this morning. Our plan is to of course visit the scene of the crime where the body of the girl was found, which is right now here. Going to the village Bania Kheda to meet the women members of the family. 5 members of the family had come to AIMS, all men, but we haven't spoken to any of the women. So we are hoping to meet them now where we are going to the village. Then we have got to meet the SP Jind and the DC in Jind and the CMO of Jind. And as you have already seen the protest that's going on there with the body of the girl, we were there in the morning and we have met the committee members. There's a 22 or 25 member committee that has been constituted, is looking into this case. So we met them and met the father and some other of the close family members. So this is the plan. What we are doing now is we're going to, of course, bring this out into a proper comprehensive report. Yesterday, our protest at Kumari Shelja ji's residence has resulted in today they had a meeting at 10 o'clock there. Professor Vimal Thorat and a delegation has gone and met her and shared with her about this case and also the other cases of rape which were reported last year in Haryana, and asked for a kind of a white paper or some status report of what review those cases and tell us where we are stuck. Mr. P.L. Punya, the chairperson of the National SC Commission, he was also there, and another representative from Jind was also called to Kumari Shelja ji's residence for this meeting. So she has already called Jind officers and instructed them different things about this case. So now we are waiting to see. On the other hand, the AIMS report should have been ready by now. We have been trying to call Dr. S.K. Gupta and his team. Still we are waiting for the report. So today, hopefully by end of day, we'll finish all these meetings in Jind and then we'll come out with a report with the demands, and then most likely tomorrow a press meet in Delhi.
Okay. The Jind Civil Hospital said that this was a suicide and...
They did not say directly suicide. They were kind of steering it towards suicide. Yeah, it's not a rape, not a murder. It's more or less could be like they are just making it basically wishy-washy by tampering with all the evidence. As you can see very clearly in this place where we are, if this girl wanted to commit suicide, she would have jumped into this canal and committed suicide. Why will anyone come here and assault themselves, burn themselves, mutilate their bodies and then commit suicide? I mean, these ridiculous arguments. This is what the state is trying to show us. So both the postmortems, Jind and Rohtak, the final cause of death will know only after the visceral examination and the chemical examination. So as of now, it's all just kept. And we are also building our own report, so we can challenge that one.
So can you tell us a little more about the... there's something being said about the body having been kicked by the police.
Yes. When this incident came out, there was huge protest in Jind. Hundreds of protesters came out, but very peaceful demonstration by the family members and some of the local activists, literally pleading with the state for justice. Some elements, some antisocial elements, or maybe we are even suspecting some of the accused themselves have infiltrated into this group and started some violence of pelting stones and breaking the glass of some buses and all that stuff. This is what the police like. Okay, this mob has gone, or what is it, havoc or on rampage. So they have brutally lathi charge on the whole crowd, including the family members who were protesting. I have news now that women were also badly injured. That's why they are not coming out to the protest also. So we'll meet them when we go to the village now. Local JCN channel in Jind twice showed the tape of footage of the police officer kicking the body of the girl. Twice it was shown. After that they stopped. So now we are trying to get into that and get that footage also for our report.